Headline News 24/7.
Kept audiences up past their bedtime for decades, bringing together the best and the quirkiest entertainers. Now people from around the country are mourning the death of Johnny Carson. His nephew tells CNN he passed away early Sunday from emphysema. Carson hosted The Tonight Show from 1962 until 1992, and after he left, he stayed mostly out of the limelight. He was awarded the Medal of Freedom a few months after his last show, and the following year, he was given the Kennedy Center Honors Lifetime Achievement Award. We're going to have a look back at Carson's long and eventful career a little later in the show. In an industry where careers are sometimes as short as half a TV season, Johnny Carson's staying power and popularity were the stuff of legends. Johnny Carson died on Sunday at the age of 79. Sabila Vargas takes a look back at his lengthy and colorful career.
Here's Johnny!
For 3 full decades, he was the reigning king of late night. His cool and understated attitude and his impeccable comic timing entertained audiences of all ages through both the good and bad times. Johnny Carson was a master at his craft, and he always showed a great respect for the thing that made him a household name.
I'm sticking up for television because I think it's a marvelous, marvelous medium, and I'm optimistic about it. Of course, as you probably know, an optimist in the entertainment business is an accordion player with a beeper.
Johnny Carson was born October 23, 1925 in Croning, Iowa. He moved to Norfolk, Nebraska as a boy, where he bought his first mail order magic set and began his career as an entertainer. He was known as the Great Carsoni and later performed in the Navy. And after graduating from the University of Nebraska, went on to work at Omaha radio stations. His first televised show, Carson's Cellar, debuted in 1952 and led to a job as a staff writer on Red Skelton's variety show. In 1954, Carson got his big break when Skelton was knocked unconscious an hour before airtime, and Carson was asked to step in. His natural ease in front of the camera led to a contract with CBS. After a short stint as an MC of Earn Your Vacation, Carson got his own half-hour comedy show called The Johnny Carson Show. Carson moved to ABC for the daytime game show Who Do You Trust, where in '58 he was joined by his sidekick, Ed McMahon. In that same year, he was asked to sit in for Jack Paar on The Tonight Show.
I guess I'm just another fan of yours, and I thought I'd write and tell you so.
I sit next to the quickest, the brightest, most well-read, most entertaining, most brilliant man. If television was ever invented for somebody, it was invented for him.
I don't know of a person in comedy or television who didn't sort of grow up with Johnny Carson as a role model. And I think it's something it's one of the reasons people leave home and come to New York or go to California to get into comedy or show business.
I can only tell you that it has been an honor and a privilege to come into your homes all these years and entertain you.
Carson did come into the homes of his many fans throughout the years, but his constant need for privacy prevented the world from glimpsing into his home life. He was married 4 times, first to Jody, then Joanne, and Joanna, and in 1987 to Alex Mass. He had 3 children from his first marriage, Chris, Corey, and Ricky. Ricky was tragically killed in 1991 in a car accident. Though his personal life was often rocky, his career seemed to grow quickly and effortlessly.
I could never have imagined I would walk through that curtain almost 5,000 times in 30 years.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's Johnny.
Carson may have hosted just under 5,000 episodes of The Tonight Show, but he continued to pursue opportunities outside of late night. He founded his own production company and created shows like TV Bloopers and Practical Jokes. He hosted the Academy Awards 5 times and took home 4 Emmy Awards. He was also the recipient of the Communications Award and the Kennedy Center honor. Perhaps more important than anything else to Carson was that he loved entertaining, as much as we loved being entertained by him.
I am one of the lucky people in the world. I found something I always wanted to do, and I have enjoyed every single minute of it.